Imagine a game that blends the best of Final Fantasy with a completely unique twist. Set in a world where a mysterious force erases people based on their age every year. That's Clair Obscur Expedition 33, a game that has taken the gaming world by storm. In just 3 days, it sold 1 million copies and even caught the attention of the French president. But the story behind this game is just as gripping as the game itself. A vision born in a pandemic, Guillaume Broche, the mastermind behind the game, was working at Ubisoft when he got the idea for a game inspired by his childhood favorite, Final Fantasy. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, he decided to follow his passion. He had no large studio infrastructure or a massive budget, just a dream and a desire to create something different. Instead of traditional recruitment methods, he turned to Reddit and online forums to find people who shared his vision. It was an unorthodox approach, but it hit the mark. One of the first team members he found was Jennifer Svedberg Yen. She originally responded to a Reddit post where Guillaume was looking for voice actors for a free demo. "I thought it sounded cool, so I sent him an audition," she told BBC Newsbeat. But instead of just lending her voice, she ended up as the lead writer shaping the game's story. Another key piece was composer Lorien Testard, whom Guillaume discovered on SoundCloud. Testard had never worked on a video game before, but his unique musical style was a perfect fit. Guillaume left Ubisoft to start Sandfall Interactive in Montpellier, France. With support from Kepler Interactive, the team grew to around 30 people. The pandemic forced them to work remotely, which created challenges with coordination and communication. Nevertheless, they overcame this by learning new tools and technology along the way. "I was bored in my job and wanted to do something different," Guillaume said in an interview with BBC News. "I had this idea for a game and thought, why not try?" This determination permeates the entire project. A world of light and darkness, the game is set in Lumière, a fictional world inspired by 19th century France. This isn't your typical fantasy world with knights and dragons. Instead, you get a blend of romantic architecture, lavish landscapes, and a dark, mysterious undertone. Every year, an entity called the Paintress appears and lowers a number on a monolith. Everyone of that age disappears in an instant, a kind of inevitable doomsday clock. The game's heroes, a group called Expedition 33, take up the fight to destroy her and break this cycle. Lumière is rich in detail. Imagine lush vineyards stretching over rolling hills, Gothic cathedrals towering over cobblestone streets, and a foggy coastline hinting at ancient secrets. The monolith stands as a symbol of both fear and hope, a reminder of time's passage in a world caught in the Paintress' grip. The culture of Lumière reflects a mix of sophistication and desperation, where people live life to the fullest, knowing their age could be next on the list. The characters are the heart of the story. Each has their own reasons for fighting. Take Gustave, a stoic leader haunted by the loss of his family to the monolith's curse, or Maëlle, a young inventor who uses her technical skills to build weapons against the Paintress. Their dialogues and development throughout the game make you truly care about them. Gameplay with soul, Clair Obscur. Expedition 33 is a role-playing game with turn-based battles. Inspired by classic JRPGs like Final Fantasy and Persona, it adds extra layers of strategy. You can customize your characters with a wide range of skills and equipment. For example, you can give Gustave a defensive role with shield-based abilities like Iron Bastion, or make him an offensive force with Luminous Strike, a light-based attack technique. Maëlle can equip gadgets like Arcane Grenade to hit multiple enemies at once. Outside of battles, it's all about exploration. The world is full of hidden paths, ruins, and secret treasures. You can climb towers for a view of the landscape, sneak through dark caves, or solve environmental puzzles to unlock new areas. There's a balance between action and quieter moments that let you immerse yourself in Lumière's atmosphere. Art and sound that take your breath away. The game's art style is a tribute to 19th century France with a touch of impressionism. Think of Monet's soft colors mixed with steampunk elements. Every environment is hand-drawn with attention to detail that makes it feel alive, from sunlight filtering through treetops to the shading in a dilapidated village. It's no wonder the game has been praised for its visual expression, with some critics even calling it a playable art exhibition. The soundtrack, composed by Lorient Testard, is equally impressive. It blends orchestral arrangements with electronic tones, creating a mood that shifts between epic and melancholic. The main theme, Echoes of Lumiere, topped Spotify's viral charts shortly after release. The music amplifies the game's emotional impact, whether you're fighting a boss or wandering through a quiet forest. And then there's the voice acting. With names like Charlie Cox, Daredevil, Andy Serkis, Lord of the Rings, Jennifer English, and Ben Starr from other well-known games, the characters gain an extra dimension. Cox's calm intensity and Serkis's dramatic flair elevate the dialogues to a new level. How did a small team manage to secure such talent? Much of it is thanks to Kepler Interactive's support and a story that people truly believed in. A triumph at launch, when the game launched on April 24, 2025, it took the gaming world by storm. Reviewers hailed its unique concept and tight gameplay experience. IGN wrote, "It's a rare gem that combines nostalgia with innovation." Players were equally enthusiastic, flooding social media with fan art and reactions. One Twitter user said, "It's like playing a movie. The story is so immersive and the characters feel real." The hashtag Expedition33 trended for several days. Sales spoke for themselves. 1 million copies in 3 days is a feat for a new studio. For comparison, many established series took longer to reach such numbers. Even France's President Emmanuel Macron praised the game, calling it a shining example of French creativity. It's not every day a president comments on a video game. What's next? The success of Clair Obscur. Expedition 33 has already sparked speculation about the future. Will we get a sequel? An expansion? Sandfall Interactive has hinted that Lumiere has more stories to tell, but for now, they're keeping their cards close to their chest. The game's influence is also felt in the industry, where it has inspired discussions about how small teams can challenge the big players. What do you think? Can a small team with a big dream change the gaming world? Clair Obscur. Expedition 33 proves that the answer is yes. It's a story of passion, creativity, and triumph against all odds. If you haven't played it yet, you're missing out on something special. The game is available on PlayStation 5, Windows, and Xbox Series X/S. Trust me, it's worth every hour you spend on it.